Hello students, how are you today? Today we're going to review questions, many questions. Now first, Susan, how are you today?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
I'm fine. Are you feeling okay today, Ali?
I feel great.
Great. Isabel, what's up?
Not much.
Okay, good. And Susan, what did you do last night?
I went out to dinner.
And how did you get there?
I went by taxi.
And when did you get home?
I got home at 9 o'clock.
Ah, what a lot of questions I'm asking. I ask questions all the time. Today, we're going to look at the questions and ask more. Okay, now, first of all, when we ask questions, we often use question words. So these are the question words. Okay? These words begin questions. We have who, what, when, where, which, whose, why, and how. These all begin questions. Now, question words tell us something that we want to know. We want to know, we ask a question. Now let's look at these one by one. First, we'll look at who. Now, who asks about a person? This is for a person, a man, woman, child, teacher, a person. Okay? So here are some examples. Who has a green coat? The teacher has a green coat. Who has a green coat? The teacher has a green coat. Okay? Another example. Who is your best friend? My best friend is Susan. My best friend is Susan. Who is your best friend? My best friend is Susan. And one more example. Who do you live with? I live with my parents. Who do you live with? I live with my parents. Okay? So this question is about a person, the teacher, Susan, or my parents. Okay? Now, the next one is what? Now, what is about a thing, things, or actions? Okay? What is about things or actions? Here are some examples. What color is the coat? The color of the coat is green. What color is the coat? The color of the coat is green. All right? Another example. What are you wearing? I am wearing a hat. I am wearing a hat. I'm not wearing a hat. Okay? What are you wearing? I'm wearing a hat. What? A hat. And one more. What's that? It is a computer. What's that? It is a computer. What's that? It's a computer. Okay? So, what? Now, the next group of questions is about when. There we go, when. Now, of course, you know, when is about time. Time, right? Okay, here's some examples. When do we eat lunch? We eat lunch at noon. When? At noon. When did you go to Paris? I went last year. When did you go to Paris? I went last year. When are you going to go to France? I am going to go to France next July. When are you going to go to France? I'm going to go to France next July. Okay? Now, these are the time questions. Now, here comes another group. Where? Where is asking about a location or a place. Where? Okay, now here are some examples. Where is the coat? It's in the hall. Where is the coat? It's in the hall. Here's another example. Where is your pen? My pen is on the table. Where is your pen? My pen is on the table. My pen is on the table. And another one, where are they from? They are from Istanbul. Where are they from? They are from Istanbul. Okay, so where, and then we answer with the place. Okay, here comes another one. And now we're going to talk about which. Which. Now, which is a choice. You have two. Which, the black one or the red one. Okay, so which is a choice. Now look at some examples. Which chair do you want? I want the green one, not the blue one. I want the green one, not the blue one. Okay, so which? Green or blue? Which is your favorite ice cream? Chocolate is my favorite ice cream. Which is your favorite ice cream? Chocolate is my favorite ice cream. Okay? And the next example, which one of them is your brother? The tall one is my brother. Which one of them is is your brother? The tall one is my brother. Okay? So it's a choice. Now, the next one is whose. Whose talks about possession. It has the idea of my, his, your. So, examples. Whose jacket is this? It's John's jacket. Whose jacket is this? It's John's jacket. Oh, okay, it shows possession. Whose car are you driving? I am driving my father's car. Whose car are you driving? I'm driving my father's car. And then whose pens are those? They are his pens. Whose pens are those? They are his pens. Now, be careful, because we have two words that sound the same. One is whose, which is possession. The other one, same sound, different meaning, is whose. This means who is. Okay? Very different. So, for example, we could say, whose is that car? It is my car. Whose is that car? Possession. It is my car. For this one, who's he sitting next to? He's sitting next to the teacher. Okay? Same sound, different meaning. Whose. Possession, who is. Okay? All right. Now, the next group of questions is why. Now, why is asking about reasons. Reasons. Why? Here are some examples. Why did you go to France? I visited my parents in France. Why did you go to France? I visited my parents in France. Okay, why do you want to learn English? I want to be an English teacher. Why do you want to learn English? I want to be an English teacher. And finally, why are you crying? I am crying because the film is sad. Why are you crying? I'm crying because the film is sad. Okay? And then one more is how. Now, how asks about the way someone or something does something. Okay, now, for example, how do you get to Green Street? Go straight ahead 2 blocks. So, how do you get to Green Street? Go straight ahead 2 blocks. Another example. How do you spell your name? I spell it M-A-R-Y. How do you spell your name? I spell it M-A-R-Y. And another example. How can I reach the top shelf? You can stand on a chair. How can I reach the top shelf? You can stand on a chair. How also asks about a state of being. You know this question. How are you doing today? I'm okay, thanks. How are you doing today? I'm okay, thanks. So this is a state of being. I'm okay. Another example. How is your mother? She's fine, thanks. How is your mother? She's fine, thanks. And how is the soup? It is delicious. Okay? How is the soup? It is delicious. So this is how for state of being. Now another how is for distance. If we say how far, then we're asking about distance. Okay, how far do you live from here? I live 3 kilometers from here. How far do you live from here? I live 3 kilometers from here. How far is New York from Chicago? Sorry, I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. How far? I don't know. And finally, how far can you swim? I can swim 1 kilometer. How far can you swim? I can swim 1 kilometer. Okay, now we're going to try matching questions and answers. So let me make some space on the board. I'm going to write some answers, and then I'm going to write some questions, and they have to be matched up. Now our assistants will help, but you look first. She was tired. Now, you watch and think what kind of question can be for each answer, okay? It's spelled Jane. I went to England last year. It's the teachers. I bought the blue one. It's the First Bank of Chicago. They are in the hall. Ali has one. Okay, now I'm going to write the questions and then you see how you can match them together. Okay? Now, A, who has a motorcycle? This is not the answer. Okay, so you look as I write these. What is the name of that building? When were you in England? Where are my shoes? Which jacket did you buy? Whose pencil is this? Why did Gina go home? How do you spell your name? Okay, now we're going to match the answer to the question. And we're going to have the assistants help us. So what I want you to do is say the answer first and then the question. Okay, now, Isabel, you start.
Okay. She was tired. Why did Gina go home?
Okay, she was tired. Why did Gina go home? She was tired. Okay, Ali, the next one.
It is spelled Jane. How do you spell your name?
Yes. How do you spell your name? Jane. All right. Okay, Susan.
I went to England last year. When were you in England?
Okay, good. When were you in England? I went to England last year. Isabel?
It's the teachers. Whose pencil is this?
Whose pencil is this? It's the teacher's. Okay, good. Ali.
I bought the blue one. Which jacket did you buy?
Which jacket did you buy? I bought the blue one. Susan.
It is the First Bank of Chicago. What is the name of that building?
What is the name of that building? It's the First Bank of Chicago. Okay, Ali.
They are in the hall. Where are my shoes?
Where are my shoes? They're in the hall. Susan.
Ali has one. Who has a motorcycle?
Who has a motorcycle? Ali has one. Very good. Thank you. I hope that you also were able to put them together.